What's up? Back again. So I got good news. They called me from O'Reilly's Auto Parts, where I get all my parts from, and the part for the C10 78 is 78. Yeah, 78 C10 is here. So right now I'm gonna take this apart completely so they can bring me the new one, and we'll get this started. It's been starting, but for some reason the jets got clogged, which is not gas related, because it has a new filter, new gas, so it's not sitting old gas. So yeah, let's take this apart, and when the new one comes here, we'll replace it, and we'll clock the choke how it's supposed to, and get the C10 out of the way. So let me show you. Como ven, as you can see, vamos a quitar todas estas mendigas líneas. I'm gonna take all these lights off, and then get this covered, so when the new carburetor comes, we just replace it. So let me take out these 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines, the throttle cable, and it should be quick out. So let me do that. I'll peek you guys in a bit, because I do not have a camera. Figured out why the new carburetor got messed up. So these carburetors have a filter integrated here, but it's very small for the 2 jets which are inside there. There's one there, one there. Well, those got clogged because there was rust in the line. So I thought it got cleared out, but the line, let me see, all these little dust particles right here. See all that? Right there. I took out from the feed line on the tube that goes here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another filter, because there is a filter there, and then it goes into the, from one filter goes to the electric fuel pump, from the electric fuel pump goes to the manual fuel pump, and then it returns back to this, because this is a 78, so it does have the 2 fuel tanks, so it does have electric, but it only has a fuel cell now. So I'm gonna get a pre-filter to try to get everything out of there before it goes into the carburetor. This is a rebuilt new one that you get. You know, it lasted what, like a month. So once the new one gets here, I'm gonna go to the store, get everything I need, we'll install it, and guarantee to start for sure. So we could get this C10 out of here already. Oh, and the other thing that I added was, a lot of people like to use, let's see if I kept it. Yeah, my garage is a little messy, but it's because I need to get that C10 out of here so I could clean. Well, like I always tell you guys, I don't like using the solenoids. Solenoids is just do it the right way. So if you look, focus, there you go. Oh, you can't focus. There you go. A pack 80, focus. Pack 80 is what you want to use, not a solenoid. So now that's wired up right. So now it's going to turn on when you want to, not versus before you had to move the toggle switch until you get continuity. Yeah, that's not the right way to go. But nonetheless, should be going right. You know what I just noticed? You don't even have a power custom sticker. Even though I didn't do this, I'm working on everything else. And eventually we're gonna redo this, because once again, this was not done the right way. I actually have to move the panhard bar more this way, but it would have been better if they would have Z the links, and then get rid of this, make the notch 2 inch taller, so lay frame completely. Those bags, put them in the back here, and put your shocks either on the inside of these right here, where the 2 bags on the other side, or put them on the opposite side. Either way, that would have been a lot better versus what they did. So I'm gonna, hopefully it has more adjustment, because this needs to go that way, because it hits on the actual notch that they did. And then if you could tell, see if I can zoom in, that link bar is crooked. Well, this one is straight, crooked. There you go, you can see it a lot better. So yeah, I told them that eventually we'll get this all situated. Let's get it running so we could get it to primer, go to interior, and then fix all this mess here. Yeah, lo barato sale caro, my boys, pero it came to the right spot. So como les digo, ya deja que venga, que they call me from O'Reilly's, and we'll get the C10 up and go. And I forgot to record when we installed it, but the new carburetor is installed. Right now I am cutting the feed line so I could put a external filter as well, and then so we don't get any rust inside this primary filter. So ahorita I'm just gonna cut this like I do every fucking brake line. Cut it. There you go. So now let's install the, there you go. Oh, let me prime it and we'll check to see if everything's good. We'll see if it's not too late. We'll go ahead and start it. Let me get the still have to connect this electric fuel pump wire. Let me extend it from here to there and prime that. Let it running. I'll put a little clip there. Runs fucking good now that I figured out that it was actually getting a lot of more air than gas. So once I corrected that, that's all it was. Ahorita I'm running the fuel pump wire to where it connects to, which this toggle switch. I tried using the original one, which let me see if I can change the camera. But since this is low amperage, it's not gonna let us. And we're only using this, so whenever the truck gets set for a long time, this is the only thing you use to turn it on. Once it turns on, you turn it off, and then the manual pump runs it. So yeah, I already have the wire here. I'm gonna connect this on that side, and then I'm gonna find a bracket for him for that water gauge, and he wants to do a digital gauge for his gauges for his airbags for the front. So I'm gonna look at Amazon and get those two. But for now, let me put this together. I have everything I need here, and then we'll go from there. So these are the old school fuses, and you can see right there. The good thing about it is that it has these accessory ports. If you look at them, they're right there. I don't know if right there I'm pointing at. That is gives you power and ignition on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my own fuse, and I'm gonna connect this to that fuse box. So whenever the ignition is on, that'll be the fuel pump. So I already tested it out and it works. So let me get another connection, and we should be Gucci. Put this here, and then we should be fine. This truck was supposed to be picked up yesterday. He came and picked it up, and it was acting hella stupid. Right now, I don't know if you can hear me, but that's what it's supposed to sound like. It has a slight misfire, but I think it's the spark plugs. You can kind of hear it, but it toned down a lot. So I'll call him right now and see if he wants to pick it up now. If not, then it's gonna be here. No, I'm pretty sure. I'll see right now. Another little test messing with it right now so I can mess with the jet. Yeah, I gotta mess with the jet a little bit. Let me see the temperature. 180. Oh, focus. Yeah, spitting a little bit, but let me mess with the jet again. It's been a couple of days that I worked on the C10. Couple of days, I want to say it's been here for about almost going into 3 weeks. I've been working on it. Now she's ready to go. Like I told you guys in the previous time, that was last week. It was ready to go. He came. It didn't want to leave, but now everything is situated. I had to record. I was FaceTiming him when I was telling him that everything was done, just to make sure that, you know, he saw that everything was working fine on la mamalona. That's why it's all turned around. It's in an angle now. But yeah, it was a fun little project. It's everything's mechanical versus it being with the computer and seeing what's wrong with it. So eventually he is gonna let swap it, but for now this is good. So yeah, like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And into our next project, and you already know we got that merch, and I am gonna get some sweaters made for this time in winter. It looks like it's 10 o'clock at night, but it's really 5 o'clock. but yeah, La Mamalona was a fun project. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on next time. Shee, güero.